What up, everybody? I'm going to show y'all something really cool about Super because I don't think people realize Super does this thing. And it is. Super is not a HubSpot platform, although we work really freaking well on HubSpot and help people do get user adoption inside that specific CRM. Well, any CRM, quite frankly, period. What Super is and where it's really freaking helpful. And you see, I'm sitting on Canva. And it is. Supered is a layer that sits above your tools. I call this, and I think this is going to be increasingly important, is the process level. It sits on top of the process level. This is going to be increasingly important, especially as we have AI and we have to manage processes. We are not sitting at the tool level. We must go one element higher. And this is the process level. This is the fundamental principle of Supered. Now, what am I talking? What the freak am I talking about? I'm on Canva right now, right? And there are processes we have. You see, I'm like making crap on the bottom here. Now, how the heck would Super be useful? What is it doing? Let me show you just a very simple use case that I think is very helpful. So number one is, and I'll make my, I think we're all helpful. I'll make my face smaller. So you see, there is no Supered here. Supered works on any domain or URL on the internet, meaning it works everywhere. So I'm going to go to Supered. I'm going to log in. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get Supered to work in Canva. And so how do I do that? It's all my stuff. I go to top left. From top left, I go to settings. And from settings, I then go into my extension. And from extension, you'll see all the different places we work. I'm going to just add in canva.com. Boom. Okay. Now if I come back to Canva, I refresh from my screen. On the right side, you will see, let me do this correctly. Boop. Not so. I'll go back. Now I go back to Canva and I refresh. You'll see on the right side, Supered. So Supered now is here. Now, what does this do? It does a few things because everybody on our team using Canva, there may be processes. I know we may have our brand in here already, but we still may have more stuff. So now everybody that comes in here, I can now do, here's our brand. So often we'll have to do brand guidelines. Often it's a question. So here's our brand guidelines already here, already done, exactly where I am when I need it. There's a whole host of things you might need for this. It could be assets I'm giving. So often I'll be giving tasks and I'll be told, hey, Matt, I need you to talk about this. So I have the drive, I have the full links. It's all here for me. And I can now download these and then do the asset creation I need to do, even for directly inside. That's number one. I can search and I can find I'm giving assets. Number two is I may, like what you see this, what will you design today? Or I can come to the right side. I can go to home. I'm going to create a card. I'm going to create this card for Canva. And I'm going to say, I'm going to put a scratch for me. I'm going to put a scratch pad here. I'm going to embed card. I'm going to say, what will you design today? Right? It's the exact thing there. I'm going to say, here is our crap for doing these stuff. This might be a guide. It might be your repository, whatever it is that you need for people to do. Here, the title, this is going to be Canva user thing, right? Whatever you want. Now I'm going to create. If I refresh this page, watch this. Pretty hot. You'll see Supered is actually in this page directly there, and I can make this a little bit small. I mean, that's way too big, right? I can make this smaller. I can come to the bottom. I got to make it. Anyway, you can make it bigger or smaller. So my point is, I can now have Supered and embed Supered directly in the flow of work for people in any tool, anywhere. It is the layer above tools. It is the process layer. And Supered is the tool that helps you operationalize processes. We'll be putting out more tooling specifically in the via process rules called process boards and even containers called process to help drive this home. But this is one of the very powerful ways to use Supered to run processes inside your team and keep people aligned and trained and equipped and enabled. Stay awesome. Keep doing it big and never, ever, ever stop believing.